Escape 2 has a lot of very good maps in the game, but not all of them are as good. In this video, I'm going to be covering all of my least favorite / worst maps in the game and giving my opinion, rating their buttons, gameplay, and song. Anyways, let's get started. Castle Tides, I'd say, is the worst easy map in the game, in my opinion, because it's not really a fun map. The gameplay is alright, there's a lot of walking around, not that much jumping, and you can even complete this map without jumping at all in multiplayer. And it is the easiest map in the game, but I kinda like the song a little bit. It's not that good, but it's a pretty good song for this map. But overall, I don't really like to play this map over and over. It's the map I find the least fun. I find Forgotten Tombs a more boring map in the official normals in Escape 2. It is the hardest normal map, and it does have some of the hardest jumps that are not normal jumps. And this map was rushed, which it kind of sucks. It could have been better. It could have gotten its own OST, and it's also really short. It doesn't fit the game well. It's not very fun, and I just don't really like Forgotten Tombs out of all the other normal maps in the game. Fallen is one of the most disliked maps in the game, and I can honestly agree with everyone who disliked this map, because I don't like this map, and there's a lot of just jumping around. It feels like more of an obby rather than escaping a flood, and the only matter of like escaping is that the platforms disappear behind you, and also the buttons aren't as creative. They're very short buttons, and it's just the same platform copy and pasted over and over. The gameplay I find is okay, but the map doesn't have like any color to it either. It's just grayscale, and I just don't find Fallen a map that fits the game. It doesn't really belong in this Escape 2. A few people might disagree with me on this one, but I think Manor is the worst insane map in the game. I don't like Manor because it honestly feels boring, but I do like some of the gameplay when the part where you're trying to get inside the mansion in the first part. But once you get inside, the gameplay, it's not that good. And also, there's a lot of buttons in this map, especially in the third room, and it doesn't even feel like you're escaping a flood. It's just like you're just trying to get out of the mansion. And also, the flood rises very slowly, and you can honestly take a little bit of time. You don't have to like keep running or you'll die, like in Dark Side Facility. And also some of the other gameplay isn't that good, but I don't really think Glowing Manor is a good insane map. Considering there's only 2 crazy maps in the game, and Poisonous Chasm is my favorite official map. I have to leave Blue Moon aside, so that's why Blue Moon is the worst crazy map. But don't get me wrong, Blue Moon has some really good moments. It's a really fun map. I don't think it's the worst, but there's only 2 crazy maps, so it was kind of a tough decision. And also Blue Moon's OST, it's a really good OST, but when it gets near to 1 minute, the OST kind of just breaks down a little bit, and honestly I don't really like the part where it reaches 1 minute. But also I can find Blue Moon has some really good gameplay, and also some of the buttons are pretty good. But one of the hardest buttons that I think that are really annoying is the wall jump part, and it's really hard. And also this room is also a pretty hard part in Blue Moon, but Blue Moon is a really good map anyways. Those are all the maps that I think are the worst in the game. Now, this is only part 1 of this video. Part 2, I'm going to be talking about the best maps in my opinion, and talking about the same stuff: buttons, gameplay, OST, etc. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment what you guys think the worst maps in the game are. And I'll see you guys in the next one.